I call these reset ride videos as they are my escape from the hurly-burly of life. They help me to reset my brain and refocus. By doing the ride solo, there's no interference from chatter or compromise over what you do or where you go. It's designed as a chill-out video to show people the possibilities of riding alone and that it isn't a necessity to always have people to ride with. I hope you enjoy it. Right, that should be synced. For fuck's sake, that was hard work. So, good morning. Look where we are. Anybody guess where that is? That is Eggleston Abbey, just south of Barnard Castle. So where are we going? We are going on a little trip to the Scottish borders. We're starting off over Dumfries Way, so that's where we're heading now. The Bowes Museum. Oh, I went there actually. Oh yeah, I went there when me and my wife came up. So yeah, and in this sequence of videos, there'll probably be about 3 or 4 videos to do with the borders, Scottish borders. My wife actually makes an appearance because I did a bit of pre-filming just to save time, because there was no way. Oh, this is the Buttercross, isn't it? In fact, I don't want to go that way. Yeah, I did a bit of pre-filming around a few places up in the borders. Well, up in Northumberland to be totally precise, but you know, still the border region, and my wife is on some of that, so she hates being she hates being on videos. She was calling me, what was she calling me? The dick with a camera on a stick. Yes. Thank you, darling. Love you, Mrs. Mogul. But yeah, the first place we're going to go is a place called Devil's Porridge, which is just before Dumfries. I can't remember the name of the place that's at. Put it on the screen now. So we're going to Devil's Porridge first. So yeah, like I say, sit back, get yourselves a brew and put your feet up. Enjoy the video. Oh wow, look behind. Oh, that is gorgeous. That is just... wow. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll stop when we're at the top. God, that wind! It's unreal. It's just so strong up here. I don't know how high. I don't know high. There's a rainbow there. I don't know what I'm telling you that for, you can see it. I don't know how high we are now. High! Behind us, shafts of light coming through that drizzle, the mizzle. Here we are, the Nook. Look at that, someone else is straight in there. Another biker straight in there. They're all turning up. Ooh. Morning, mate. Yeah, that was the Nook for breakfast, folks. Highly recommended. Very, very good. Really tasty. Good sausage, bacon, big lump of black pudding, which was also very tasty. It's quite difficult to get good quality black pudding, but that was exceptional. So yeah, I recommend there. The Devil's Porridge Museum commemorates HM Factory Gretna, the largest munitions factory in the world during World War I. After the Times newspaper reported the significant lack of ammunition for British soldiers in France in May 1915, the government decided something needed to be done about the shell crisis. As a result, Lloyd George became the Minister of Munitions and embarked on his greatest project here at Gretna on the Solway coast. The factory was enormous, stretching 9 miles from Longtown in England to Dornoch in Scotland. In autumn 1915, more than 10,000 navvies, mostly Irish, descended on the area to begin construction. By April 1916, munition production had begun. Hundreds of chemists, explosive experts and engineers were recruited from across the Commonwealth to organise and manage the production of RDB cordite. Almost 12,000 women travelled from all parts of Britain to do their bit for the war effort, mixing gun cotton with nitroglycerin to produce the cordite as a shell propellant. Today the factory no longer exists, and instead we have the museum and cafe. Both are staffed by super helpful and friendly volunteers, and I would highly recommend a visit if you're ever up this way. After the Devil's Porridge Museum, I then went on to visit Caer-Leverloch Castle, which is less than 20 miles away. Built in the late 13th century, the castle was constructed by the Maxwell family, who were prominent in the region. It has a unique triangular design surrounded by a moat. It was besieged multiple times, notably by Edward I of England in 1300 during the Wars of Scottish Independence. The castle was partially demolished in 1640 during a siege by the Protestant Covenanter army. The name Caer-Leverloch is of Britannic origin, with Caer meaning an enclosed defensible site. Edward I was successful when he laid siege to the castle, and the English occupied the site for a while following this. The castle was eventually returned to the Maxwell family. Sir John de Maxwell was a notable figure who served as Sheriff of Roxburgh and held the barony of Caer-Leverloch. Sir Eustace Maxwell, another prominent member of the Maxwell family, played a significant role during the Scottish Wars for Independence. He initially supported John Balliol, but later aligned with Robert the Bruce, going so far as to dismantle Kiev-Lock Castle to prevent its use by the English, for which he was rewarded by Robert the Bruce. Well, good morning. Bit of drizzle, overcast, warm though. How warm are we? 14 degrees, not as warm as I thought, but still fairly warm. Right, I've got just over half a tank. I wouldn't mind finding somewhere to fill up. The day is set to get fairer. And as days go, where are we going? We're going to try and find, well, I should find it, Raiders Road. So this is the road that I blasted up last year, or, well, 18 months ago, I think, when I was last here. I know, where's that time gone? So anyway, we're going to head up there and take some photos, chill out a bit. We're not rushing anywhere, we're just going to have a nice morning, doing a bit of pootling up and down the Raiders Road. And then, I don't know what I'm going to do this afternoon. I was thinking of heading further into the actual contested, I suppose you could say is the right word for it, the border areas around, you know, between sort of Moffat and Carlisle. What you have to remember about this area is that back in the day, and I'm not sure whether it's the same now, but you know, people didn't really recognise a border when it was imposed upon them. They didn't really understand what it was there for, you know, to designate Scotland and England, because all these people live together. They are, you know, everybody knows everybody else. They didn't distinguish between Scots and English. Everybody was just, you know, they were either friends or they weren't friends. So the imposition of the border back in, was it 15th century, something like that. I'll find out when that was done. Yeah, it made no sense to a lot of these people. Yeah, it's a peculiar area because it was so ravaged by, you know, the border reivers, and it was so contested between Scotland and England. And basically it just comes down to the regents, doesn't it? The kings and queens of the time, you know, just saying, oh, this is our land, no, it's our land. It's all to do with nobility, and, well, knobs and nobility. There's a reason why that phrase was coined, because they were all utter knobs, weren't they, back in the day? The people who lived here, they had their own set of problems to deal with, you know. Anyway, let's head off after that little diatribe and rant. But I think it's important, because a lot of people come through these areas, you don't know what a rich history this place has got. It is very rich, the history. And I do want to try and do it a bit of justice, and the people from here as well. You know, I want to represent them correctly. I don't want to misrepresent people and say, oh, they were all Scottish and we don't like them because I'm English. That's rubbish. I never feel like that. I never feel like that. Only when it comes to the rugby, isn't it? That's how you know, nations now win battles against one another on a field. And everybody shakes hands at the end of it, and nobody actually gets killed. Which is, you know, the best way to do it, isn't it? Raiders Road is a scenic 10-mile forest drive located in the Galloway Forest Park and is open from April till October. There are several spots along the drive to stop and enjoy the scenery. The park is designated as a dark sky park, making it an excellent place to stargaze. The area is also known for its wildlife, including red kites, foxes, deer and other wild forest creatures. Still trying to drizzle with rain now. The last time I came along here, I just saw a tiny little fox cub just scuttling away into the undergrowth as I went hurtling past. Way too quickly. But, you know, if I'd have been going any slower, I wouldn't have actually seen it because it would have heard me coming. Beautiful, isn't it? It's stunning. Just being off the beaten track, off the tarmac. Look at that. Look at that. How glorious is that? Parked up there. There's some camping up there, isn't there? See if there's somewhere where I can stop out of the way. That is Strohan Lock. Strohan Lock. Camping. Wild camping, look down at there. Lock side. That actually isn't. Good. Well, this will do then. You're a bit dirty now, girl. So where's that going now? Oh, that's going up there. So what's up there? Don't know. Let's just go find out what's up there. So the last time I came up here I did this the other way, so I was heading that direction. So I'm only taking it steady because there is a speed limit down here. I'm already exceeding it. You know, there's a lot of camper vans that come up and down these routes, and people walking and people on bikes. You know, this is not the wild back roads of Australia or wherever. This is the UK. It just isn't that massive. So you have to be respectful and follow the rules as closely as possible. I'm already, like I say, exceeding the speed limit anyway, but I think it's within my skill level to be able to stop if I need to. Still no service on the phone. I don't know which way I'm going to go from here because we're at the end now. This is the end. Still no phone service. So it's Newton Stewart, Galloway. Good, so that was Raiders Road. Enjoyed that. Having a bit of a stop this year and watching. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I never knew that was there. Came to this garage depot. Like a depot. Some V-power. So I just thought I'd stop, have a coffee. It's about midday now. I found the petrol station. It's one that I stayed at last year, and I must have one of those faces that people just go, oh, I'm gonna have a chat with him. I think the bike's the biggest draw. People want to stop and have a chat with you, which is brilliant. I love it. So when I was on Raiders Road, there's a Scottish couple there. I stopped for a chat, and then this guy in the Range Rover
He just stopped for the longest chat. So he was from Kent, originally from Kent. He's been here 37 years, and I can see why. It's fantastic. But if you're coming here, be prepared for a chat, because everybody wants to talk. It's wonderful. So I'm going to eat my massive Kit Kat. I know, how bad is that? I'm going to eat my massive Kit Kat and then get back on the road. Well, I'm going to plan my route and then get back on the road. Don't know where I'm going next, but I'll see you out there in a bit.
This is A702, if you want to know. The A702. Sun's out! Ta-da! Sun's out, guns out. This road has not long been resurfaced because it's a bit gravelly in places. Which makes me a wee bit twitchy. Wow, these roads! Oh, wow! It's absolutely bloody brilliant. Ah, yeah, I do remember this bit because it's the highest village in Scotland, so yes, I do remember coming through. I went that way, I think. South Lanarkshire. Thriving on safe driving. If you're wondering, I'm doing exactly 30. Do not fret. What I haven't done is that valley that views. virtually empty. There's one car in the other direction. Sheep and people. It's a village. 30, 30, 30. Let's do it, Betty. God. Oh my effing God. Come on, this is just... Look at it. Look at it. Oh, B740 this road, chaps. Chapesses. B740. Bloody awesome, or what? This is my new favourite road. Look at it! Oh my God, this is just... I know it gets used so much, the word epic, but this road is epic. Even for up here, and it is epic up here. Wheel lifting off the ground. Whole bike lifting off the ground. I don't think I've ridden this road before, but wow! Watch out for the sheep. Well, this road I have just stumbled across. More roads like this. This is just fantastic. RAM power bank failed, so it's drained the battery on this camera now. It really is just one thing after another. On this epic road, it's just superb. The B740, and I don't know how much of the footage that I've got from it, so I may just have to use the footage from there for you. But wow, what a road. It really is so good. It's the best road I've done up here, and the stupid sodding power bank lets me down. Right, so I turned the microphone and camera off while I had a bit of a swearing session, because we're on this road, the B740. Remember that number, B740. If you're not from around here, I'm sure everybody around here knows this road, because it is one of the... It's okay, yeah, fine, thanks mate. It is one of the best roads. That was kind of him, wasn't it? Check on me. It's an absolute rider's road. It's about 13-14 miles long, this stretch of road, but wow, it's just superb. You need to get up here and give it a go. But anyway, B740, make a note. Just absolutely nail it. Every petrol head from miles around has used this road. I'm sorry if you live around here and this is your own private little racetrack. I'm giving away your secrets, but this is too good to keep to yourselves, guys. Come on, share it out, share the love. Jesus, that thing stinks. Goes a bit, doesn't it?
spins off and I am more derailed.
Oh, I wish I had shed loads of money so I could just ride my bike all day.
Just drive all the way the rainbow's end. Just ride, and we'll never turn our backs again.
20,000 miles. Good girl.
Every day remains the same now. One decision we obey. I just wanna climb on top of a hill and throw it all away, away. Take me far away before my mind spins off and I am all derailed, derailed. Just drive all the way to the rainbow's end. Just drive.
I hope you enjoyed this video of day 1 and 2 of my reset ride in the Scottish borders. Tomorrow I'll be following the border in its entirety from Gretna in the debatable land across to the easternmost point just north of Berwick-upon-Tweed. Please remember to like, subscribe and share this video, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye for now.